Welcome back in for Big 12 Volleyball Media Days. I'm Kristen Kozlowski, joined by Alex Jean Glover and Amy Gant. We're going to dive right in and joined by head coach of Kansas State Volleyball, Jason Mansfield, as he enters his third season at the helm. In just 2 years, he's built consistency and energy within the program, returning every eligible player from last season and welcoming one of the Big 12's most promising freshman class. It is almost unheard of, Coach, to not have any transfers out or any transfers in. So props to you, and thank you for joining us here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate you guys doing this for us.
Well, let's talk about that. And nobody going out, nobody coming in. You do have some freshmen, talented freshmen coming in. How do you speak to that continuity and the depth that you're going to have returning this season?
Yeah, just really excited that everybody decided to come back after the fall, and then again in the spring. We had a great spring with the 11 returners, and yeah, I think it speaks for how much they care, about each other and love playing with each other, and how much loyalty they have to K-State. So yeah, it's unique, but we're trying to build a program here that's based off, having everybody feel valued and loyalty, and just appreciate that they hopefully feel that.
Well, Coach, can you kind of expand on that a little more? Because I think you're underselling yourself. It's very difficult in this new climate to build culture and to build players who continue to value that team and loyalty. And so is there something specific where you take extra time working on culture, or how are you approaching that? And that's clearly a very important thing to you.
Well, I think it starts that Manhattan, Kansas is a special place, and K-State is a special place as well. So I think that's where it starts, and then for us, when I became a head coach, I was an assistant coach for a long time, and really wanted everybody, again, to feel valued, to be coached every day, to feel like they were improving. And I think if you start in that way, then you get a good opportunity to have people, buy in and invest and hopefully stay for their whole entire career. I mean, that's the reason I love doing what I do, is to see development and to see the players get better, each year and obviously throughout a career. And so that's the hope. But yeah, I think it's a lot of different things that make up our culture and make up the reason that people decided to stay.
Coach, talking about that culture, that buy-in, you have a strong veteran core this season. What has that meant to the team going into the preseason and then also just the off season, where they kind of have to pull in the reins by themselves and get everybody on the same page?
Yeah, there's no substitute for the urgency that you have, in your senior year, and you don't know it until you have it, right? And so I think the 5 seniors that we have, they're really excited, and they're urgent to get our program to a place where they want to be. And we've had some exciting wins and some good matches the last couple of years, but the consistency hasn't been there. And so I think they're the driving force in the way that we're going to compete every day in practice and try to get better. And so yeah, I love the 5 seniors that we have, and they're going to be very important to us on the court and off the court. And it started this spring. It started in January. They were great, and they really wanted to again stay and be the change to try to get the program to a place that we haven't been in a long time.
Along with some of those veteran players, you returned some youth as well in Clinton and Myers, 2 players that were all Big 12 rookie team a season ago. So what can you tell us about what they've worked on in the offseason and what you're seeing out of them?
Yeah, I think we're very fortunate to have 2 outside hitters, in Anaya Clinton and Shaylee Myers that have a lot of experience, and 2 middle blockers in Brenna Schmidt and Jordan Williams with a lot of experience as well in their senior year, and then Ava LeGrand as a setter. So again, the five seniors have really kind of led the charge this offseason in the spring and in the summer. And we have 6 good freshmen coming in. It's a big class for us. It's kind of our first big class as a staff and as a program since we've been here, and excited about coaching them. Haven't coached them yet. We'll start tomorrow, and I'm just excited about the blend of kind of veterans and newcomers coming in and see how they fit together.
Last season, you guys faced some unfortunate and unlucky injuries. What is your thought process heading into this season? What are some goals that this team has as far as heading into Big 12?
Yeah, I think everybody is concerned about injuries, right? And so I think that we try to do everything that we can every day to try to keep them healthy and talk about it and take care of each other. Excuse me. I think the other thing when it comes to just our culture is we talked about everybody feeling valued and coaching everybody every day, but everybody's got to be ready to play. And we found that out kind of the hard way in the preseason last year, where we had people that needed to play that maybe didn't expect to play the role that they had to against very good teams because injuries happen. And so just think that's why it's important that all 17 players improve and again, figure out how to get better every day and they're ready to go.
Coach, you've got 10 matches against NCAA tournament teams. What was your thought process when building out this schedule?
Yeah, the Big 12 is really tough and really balanced kind of every year. There's great coaches throughout the conference and obviously great players. But I think our preseason, we wanted to start at home. And so that was important to us to try to start the first 2 weekends at home. And then yeah, we go to Santa Barbara and North Carolina, 2 places that are going to be tough and 2 really good programs with good coaching staffs. And so yeah, we just try to put together a schedule where we felt like it was going to be tough and it was going to challenge us to get ready for the Big 12, which is wide open this year as far as the teams that are in there and who's going to be good. I think every weekend is going to be tough, and it's been like that the last 2 seasons in the Big 12.
What is a home match like? For fans maybe that haven't been there or you've watched on TV, if you're coming to a home match at Kansas State at Morgan Family Arena, what is that environment like for this team?
It's rocking. It's the best. It's the best environment in the country. 3,500 fans, cheering us on, and volleyball only arena. We don't share it with any other sport. We're very fortunate, for that. And yeah, it's been special. We've made some special memories already in the first 2 seasons. But yeah, our support, our fans, they're second to none, and they really inspire the girls to play tough and really we feel the support every single night. But it's a special place, and we hope that the more matches will be on TV and more matches they'll be able to show exactly what the environment's like. But yeah, you don't really know it until you're able to see a match here. But it's as special as any place in the country.
Volleyball only arena, so I don't even think I have to ask you the question of if you like home games or away games better, but what games are you excited for that you may have circled on the preseason schedule or even the regular season?
I mean, the first match is, always the most special. So the first match we have in the preseason against UMBC, I think is going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, throughout the season, we just have a lot of really good opponents coming in. Kansas and Iowa State are obviously two of our rivals, and we'll get them at home this year as well as on the road. But yeah, it's every night is unique to its own, and every match in the Big 12 is difficult. But I think that first match and trying to get some excitement, get some momentum, and really having our home court be not just an exciting place to play, but a really difficult place to play for our opponents.
Coach, you feel like maybe especially coming out of the gate with having such a good core returning, they're comfortable with each other, so there's that culture on the floor. Do you feel like at the beginning of this season that allows you to maybe upset some teams and play teams tough, or how does it benefit you?
It's certainly an advantage to have people back, right? To have 11 returners and us have the spring that we had. It gives us continuity kind of from the beginning. But again, it goes back to the 5 seniors. They're all going to play an important role to us on and off the court. And so so many teams are so different. You don't know what's an upset and what's not. You got to play the team that you're playing that night and prepare for them. But yeah, I'm very excited and hopeful that we'll have a good start to the season, and we'll start in a place tomorrow that is ahead of some of the teams in the past that I've coached, because we have that continuity and those seniors coming back, and then 6 freshmen that are really excited to be here and excited to be at K-State and prove themselves.
Jason Mansfield of Kansas State Volleyball. Coach, it was a pleasure to talk with you and dive more into your program. We are super excited to see what you guys can do this year on the court. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies, as we wait just a moment here for Brenna Schmidt to come on, I want to talk to you more about this. No transfers in, no transfers out. I mean, I really think that's an understatement of how remarkable that is in this landscape of college volleyball, to have nobody leaving the program and that he sustains such depth and continuity.
Well, and I think that also, it speaks to obviously Coach Mansfield, but he's also going to talk in the support that he gets within the athletic program and then within the school itself, and then just the town in general. It's such a great place to play, and I think for these players just to know that the complete person is being served, which is, I think, a wonderful in this environment to really focus on.
And Alex, how important is that as a player, and you're a former player at SMU, to have that chemistry already established, because you don't have so many. They do have a
transfer portal. You don't know the culture of which a player is coming out of, or even in some of the cases in the Big 12 where the coaches are coming from, some different systems that they may implement in. But here they know each other. They know what systems they're going into. So I think they already have the head start going into next season.
Well, we're joined now by Kansas State's Brenna Schmidt, 6'6" senior. She's the Wildcats' top returning blocker and a key presence at the net, back for her senior season to anchor that front line. She plays a major role. Thank you for joining us here at the Big 12 Media Days, Brenna.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Let's jump right in terms of your career and what you've done, staying in Manhattan. So this is your 4th year there with Kansas State, something that you don't see very often where players are staying for that full 4 years. How important has that been for you to wear that Kansas State jersey and finish out your career there?
Yeah, I love it here, honestly. The people are great. Obviously, I wouldn't have stayed if I didn't love this program and these people here. And it feels like home to me. It's a place where I feel comfortable and I feel loved by everybody here. And yeah, I'm really proud to have K-State on my jersey.
Well, feeling like you're at home, but also playing. You've got so many returners coming back for this season. Can you talk about that core group and what you guys have built together over the course of the last few years and what your expectations are and hopes going into this season?
Yeah, it feels really good to have 4 other seniors to lean on. We feel very comfortable with each other, and we have a good plan for leadership for the team. And I hope that we're able to do a good job leading the team, hopefully to a championship.
Talking about the seniors, shifting away from that a little bit, you've got 6 freshmen coming in. Who has really shocked you? Who's really had a lot of fire underneath them? And who are you excited to watch in this upcoming season?
I'm not gonna pick out anybody in particular, but the freshmen have done a really good job this summer coming in, doing what they need to do, figuring things out. I'm really proud of them and what they've done to prepare to be here.
A lot of times going into a new season, the team will talk about certain themes or goals or a mantra going into it. Have you guys talked about what you want your 2025 to look like?
Absolutely. Our word is together. We want to do everything together for each other.
As part of your personal growth, we talked about the team a little bit, but what are you focused on in the offseason? What did you want to add into your game to help yourself raise your level of play?
Yeah, I really wanted to focus on always getting stronger, always getting faster. One thing is being more aggressive. Steve always tells me, to be the aggressor. And so I worked on that a lot. And then just being available every single chance that I get. As a middle, that's so important because it can catch other teams off guard. And so, yeah, a lot of good work in the spring.
We talked with Coach a lot about how special Kansas State is and just the volleyball-only arena. What is it like playing in that environment? And then how do you think that's an advantage to y'all when you have other teams coming into play?
Yeah, it honestly feels like a great big hug from the community. It's just, the atmosphere is great. You can feel love from all of our supporters. And I think it's really tough for teams to come in. I don't think they're expecting the kind of environment that Morgan Family Arena has. I think, a lot of teams are shocked, and it can really affect how they play. So, it's not only us, it's also the fans. So thank you to the fans for giving us that little bit of advantage sometimes.
Well, I think you've got a lot of fun matches coming up. Is there any in particular that you're looking forward to as you look at your lineup for even preseason or into conference?
Always KU. I am really confident that we're going to beat KU this year. So that's one I'm very much looking forward to.
Brenna, thank you for joining us here on Big 12 Volleyball Media Days. We are excited to see what you can do on your senior season for Kansas State Volleyball. Best of luck to the Wildcats.
Thank you so much.